stool to the altar. Ain't a long walk, but it took me years. Spilled my whole life on that counter, till the only thing left was the tears. Lord, I traded my last call for a first name he already knew. From the bar stool to the altar, that short walk carried me to you. Last stool on the end, that was mine, had my name on it. Bartender knew my drink for the door even open. Knew my daddy's tab too, knew the way that I closed it. Last one out the door with a heart full of corrosion. I prayed to that bottle like a God that I chose, confessing to a stranger about the demons that I'd host. Thought the bottom of the glass had the answers that I lost, but the only thing down there was the bill and the cost. And the cost kept adding up, every morning the same. Wake up sick, can't recall half the things I became. Mama's number on my phone, but I'm too ashamed to call, cause the man she raised right wasn't this one at all. But Luke 15 says heaven throws a party for one sinner coming home, and I'm the prodigal son. I was counting my failures, he was counting me found. Same county, same back road, just different ground. From the bar stool to the altar, ain't a long walk, but it took me years. Spilled my whole life on that counter, till the only thing left was the tears. Lord, I traded my last call for a first name he already knew. From the bar stool to the altar, that short walk carried me to you. Walked into that little church with the gravel and the light. Smelled like coffee and no hymns, everything I forgot. Back pew, ball cap low, trying to make myself small. But the preacher said come on down, and I feel my walls fall. Same legs that carried me to barrooms, cross 3 states, carried me to that altar where I finally faced the weight. Knelt down on that red carpet, worn thin by the save, and I added my own prints to the prayers that they prayed. Wasn't lightning, wasn't thunder, just a quiet kind of yes. Just a tired man surrendered, laying down the whole mess. 12 steps couldn't take me where one knee finally could. The God I've been running from was saying, son, you're good. From the rail I look back at the road that I'd run. Every bar stool, a station, or the cross of what I'd done. And he met me at the end of it, didn't bring him my past. Just said the first round's on me, and this one's gonna last. From the bar stool to the altar, ain't a long walk, but it took me years. Spilled my whole life on that counter, till the only thing left was the tears. From the bar stool to the altar, that short walk carried me home to you. Heard him hit the floor, ain't picking him back up. Heard him hit the floor, ain't picking them back up. I wore the chain of the bottle and it tightened every day. Wore the chain of the shame that I couldn't wash away. Wore the chain of my old man and the words he used to say. Wore the chain of every promise that I broke along the way. Felt it in my neck, felt it dragging when I prayed. Felt it like a little harder every time I disobeyed. Carried it through the courtroom, carried it through the fray. Carried it so long, I thought the weight was here to stay. Thought the rust was just my skin, thought the iron was my name. Thought a man like me was born to wear it, that's the game. But the links were just a lie that the enemy became. Telling me I earned them, telling me I'm still the same. Every length of year I lost, every year a thing I blame. Heavy metal gospel of a soul I couldn't claim. Till a carpenter from Nazareth walked into my domain with a key shaped like a cross, and he called me by my name. I heard the first one drop, felt the second one give. Been so long since I stood up straight, forgot just how to live. These chains I used to wear, he broke them link by link, set me free in the open air. Closer to the edge than you think. I was bound, now I'm loose. I was buried, now I stand. These chains I used to wear are rattling empty in his hand. Now I walk a little lighter down the same old county lane. Same town that watched me stumble, watching grace become my friend. Galatians 5 verse 1 says the freedom's why he came. Not to trade one yoke for another, not to play the slavery game. He didn't free me just to leave me standing in the rain. He filled the place, the chains have been with something I can't name. Call it peace, call it spirit, call it joy without the strain. Call it sleeping through the night without the nightmares and the pain. I keep the broken links in the drawer to remind my brain where it brought me from, what it cost to break the chain. Cause the enemy still whispers trying to sell me back the same old iron polished up with a brand new fancy name. But I rattled and broke chains like a testimony refrain. To the young bucks at the shop, there's a better way to reign. You don't gotta wear the weight that you think is yours to maintain. There's a man who'll cut it off you if you'll just call his name. I heard the first one drop, felt the second one give. Been so long since I stood up straight, forgot just how to live. These chains I used to wear, he broke them link by link, set me free in the open air. Closer to the edge than you think. I was bound, now I'm loose. I was buried, now I stand. These chains I used to wear are rattling empty in his hand. Go on and take them, Lord. My daddy's hands, Lord, let mine be different. My daddy had hands like leather, cracked across the knuckle, worked the mill 30 years. Never asked for nothing. Same hands that could fix a carburetor blind in the dark. Same hands that shook too bad to hold a coffee cup by morning. I watched them curling the fists when the whiskey did the talking. Watched them white knuckle the wheel on the drive home from the bar. And I told myself, young as I was, sitting in that passenger seat, I'll never have hands like that. God is my witness, not me. But the funny thing about a son, the cruel joke of the blood, you become the thing you swore against before you even know. I caught my own reflection in a bar mirror at 30. Same hands wrapped around the same kind of bottle, same slow burn. Looked down and saw my daddy living right there in my skin. The calluses, the tremor, the fist I didn't choose. And I wept right there at the rail, cause I thought it was a sentence. Thought the hands were just my fate, thought the blood had made the rules. But Ezekiel 18 says the son don't bear the father. The son don't have to carry what the father couldn't lay down. I've been reading it as doom, like the curse just kept on rolling. But it's freedom in that chapter if you read it all the way down. The soul that sins, it dies, but the soul that turns, it lives. And the hands you got from your daddy don't have to stay the same, cause grace can reteach your hand what it was made to do again. And mine were made for more than making fists. In my daddy's name, my daddy's hands, my daddy's hands. I prayed mine wouldn't be the same. Now I fold them every morning, and I give my boy a different name. Now I got a boy of my own, 6 years old, watching everything. He climbs up in my lap and he traces all the lines on my palm. Asks me, Daddy, what's the scar? And I tell him the truth mostly. Tell him Daddy used to hurt, but Jesus showed him how to heal. And these hands that I inherited, that I cursed for so long, I taught him something new. How to open instead of close, how to lift instead of strike, how to build instead of break, how to fold beside a bed at night and teach a child to pray. I still see my daddy in him, I won't lie and say I don't. But now when I see him there, I just pray for the man he was, a boy himself once, with a father's hands he hated too. Wish somebody would've told him about Ezekiel 18. Wish somebody would've cut the chain before it got to me. But the chain stops here in this little house on the edge of town, cause my son's gonna trace these lines and hear a different story. He's gonna know these hands as the ones that tucked him in, the ones that worked the early shift and never touched the bottle, the ones that learned by grace to be a blessing, not a brain. And when he's grown and looks down at his own hands one day, Lord, let him see his daddy's, and let that be a good thing. Let the blood run clean from here, let the curse die in his room. Let my daddy's hands and mine and his finally come home. My daddy's hands, my daddy's hands, they don't have to be the same. Now I fold them every morning, and I give my boy a different name. A different name. Thank you, Lord, a different name. That's what I always said. The last drink, the last drink. Never knew which one it'd be. Turns out it wasn't in a glass, it was poured out on me. Last call, last crawl, back against the bathroom wall, spinning out, can't recall how I made it down the hall. Phone dead, head heavy, every promise that I made already broke it for the ice can melt. Built myself another shot, I'm steady thirsty, always thirsty, no amount could ever quench it. Drank the river, drank it dry, still the desert in my couch. Just pour it down and drown it, but the drought just kept on coming. Empty bottle, empty man, hear the same old engine running faster, faster, chasing something that the liquor couldn't capture. Every sip a little death, every morning a disaster. Numb the ache, fake the smile, file it down another mile. Run the same old hamster wheel of denial for a while, till the night I hit the floor and I couldn't get back. Vertical, heart racing, room shaking. This is it, this is terminal. And somewhere in the spinning I heard something more than physical. A voice say you're still thirsty cause you're drinking from the miserable. Everything went quiet when I came to. The sun was up and something that shifted, like a weight I carried fell, like the fog it finally lifted. I poured the rest down the drain, watched it swirl and disappear. First time in 15 years that my head was thinking clear, and I cried out, not for liquor but for something that would stay. And I filled and poured the living water, watched the drought away. John 4:14, whoever drinks of what I give won't thirst again, won't chase again. Gonna finally start to live. The last drink wasn't whiskey, wasn't beer, wasn't wine. It was mercy in the morning, and it finally crossed the line of thirst. I chased my whole life through every bottle on the shelf. Got answered by the only one who poured out himself. The last drink, the last drink, turned out it set me free. Wasn't nothing in a glass, it was poured out on me. Living water fill me up, I ain't thirsty anymore. The last drink that I ever need, he's the one I'm living for. Never thirst again. Never never thirst again. Dear whoever's still out there reading, this is me from the inside. Ink and a prayer on a Sunday, trying to find a reason to write. Dear mama, it's your son, you're the one you don't recognize. County issue me a number and a jumpsuit my size. I know the collect calls cost you money that you don't got, and I know each one's a knife in a wound that never clots. Yeah, I'm writing cause my mouth can never say it on the phone. How sorry that I am for every seed of grief I've sown. You prayed over my crib, prayed over my cell the same. Never stopped saying Jesus every time you said my name. There's a Gideon's Bible in here, green cover missing pages. I've been reading it at night when the cell block disengages. Found a man named Paul who wrote letters from a cage just like it. Said he learned to be contented. Mama, I'm trying to find it. Found him saying chains can't bind the gospel, even if they bind the man. There's something in that cracked me open, made me start to understand. Maybe this ain't just a sentence, maybe this is where I'm found. Tell the church that prodigal is finally on holy ground. Letters from the county jail, ink and a prayer and a stamp, writing my way to a freedom that don't depend on no round. These walls can hold my body, but they can't hold what he's done. Letters from the county jail, signed, found again, son. Yeah, dear baby girl, you're 7 now, I missed another birthday. Drew you a picture with a golf pencil, hope it finds its way. I know your mama's got her reasons, keeping distance and space, and I earned every inch of it, can't argue with the case. But I need you to know your daddy ain't the man that they arrested. He's becoming someone better, somebody spirit invested. I've been going to a Bible study Tuesdays in the annex, learning how a broken man becomes a different kind of canvas. They got a chaplain here named Dave, used to roam with the worst. Did a dime mistake, found Jesus, now he flips that script reversed. He told me, son, your story ain't the sale, it's the rebirth. The testimonies worth the most from the ones who hit the dirt. So I'm writing you these letters even if you never read them, stacking up the proof that your daddy chose to leave the prison even while he's in it. Cause the realest cage was always mental, and the key was always Jesus, and the rest is incidental. Letters from the county jail, ink and a prayer and a stamp, writing my way to a freedom that don't depend on no round. These walls can hold my body, but they can't hold what he's done. Letters from the county jail, signed, found again, son. Dear God, I ain't never wrote you, didn't think you'd take my mail. Figured you'd had enough of me about the 40th time I failed. But the chaplain says you read them all, even the ones half drunk, even the ones I screamed at you from the bottom of the bunk. So here's mine on commissary paper, nothing fancy, nothing fake, just a thank you that don't fit in a little space I'm giving to make. Thank you for the sale, I never thought I'd write those words, but the freedom out there was killing me faster than being interred. And here you got my full attention, no bar, no bottle, no noise, just a man and his maker and a quiet rediscovered voice. Philippians 1 verse 7, Paul said he held him in his heart, even from his chains, cause grace had given all of them apart. So I hold my mama, hold my daughter, hold the chaplain in mind, and I hold you most of all, Lord, cause you held me the whole time. When I walk out of these gates, gonna be a different release, cause the body's getting parole, but the soul already found peace. Letters from the county jail, turned into letters of praise, wrote my way to a freedom that's gonna outlast my days. These walls could hold my body, but they handed me to the sun. Letters from the county jail, signed, a brand new man done. Sincerely, the man you made me. knees by the bed. All them nights I was out there dying, she was praying me back instead. Took 20 years of asking, and a God who don't keep score, but I'm standing here forgiving. I'm the man my mama prayed for. She kept a list on the fridge, every name that she petitioned. Mine was at the top on the line, the mother's mission. I come home wrecked that too, she be up in the kitchen. Bible open, lips moving, never nagging, just interceding. I say, Ma, go to bed. She say, I'll sleep when you're living. Not just breathing, not just scraping, living like you've been forgiven. I didn't get it then, thought her faith was just naive. Thought a God who let me suffer wasn't one I could believe. But she kept on dawn to dawn, laying my name at the throne. Sowing seeds and soil so hard, she might as well have found a stone. James 5:16 said the righteous prayer's power, and my mama was the most righteous in the midnight hour. I was burning down my life, she was building up a wall of prayer around the boy, too proud and too numb to call. Every tear she cried for me was a deposit in a bank that I'm cashing out in freedom, and it's her I gotta thank. I'm the man my mama prayed for, on her knees by the bed. All them nights I was out there dying, she was praying me back instead. Took 20 years of asking, and a God who don't keep score, but I'm standing here forgiving. I'm the man my mama prayed. Now I sit at that same table where she begged for my soul, and I read that same Bible, and the story's getting old. She's older now, hands shaking, but she still prays the same. Only difference is the Thanksgiving. Every time she says my name, she told me last Thanksgiving, with the tears all in her eyes. I knew he'd bring you back to me, I just didn't know the size. Cause I didn't come home empty, I came home with a flame, telling everybody else's mama there's still hope in Jesus' name. I'm the proof her knees weren't wasted on that hardwood floor. Proof a prayer can chase a runner down through every barroom door. She stormed heaven for a sinner, and heaven sent him home. A walking, talking, breathing answer that she never have to mourn. So if your boy is out there lost and you're praying through the night, don't you quit, don't you doubt it, keep on storming for the light. Cause somewhere down the road he might just turn around and say, I'm the man my mama prayed for, and mean every word that way. I'm the man my mama prayed for, on her knees by the bed. All the nights I was out there dying, she was praying me back instead. Took 20 years of asking, and a God who don't keep score, but I'm standing here forgiving. I'm the man my mama prayed for. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Lord. Traded bottle for the blood. Bottle for the blood. I've been trading the bottle for the blood. Trading the flood of the liquor for the love. Yeah. Used to raise a glass to the numb. Now I raise my hands to the sun. The sun. What I drank to forget couldn't cover what I done, but the cup that he poured out, that's the only one. I've been trading the bottle for the blood. Trading the bottle for the blood, yeah. Every bottle was a cover for a wound I couldn't suffer. Tried to drown another mother's son, something that was smothered. Drank to be a lover, drank to be a brother, drank to be another, anybody other than the man under the covers. Poured a blanket over, hid it from my mother. Another night, another shot, another promise that I recover. But recovery's a rumor when your guys are liquid color and the bottom's getting closer and the days are getting duller. Then a brother at the shelter with a story like no other said the cup you keep on chasing ain't the cup that's gonna cover. Crack this Bible to Corinthians, read it slow, no bluster, this cup's the new covenant. And something started to flutter like I hope I thought I smothered, like a faith beneath the rubble. Traded shot glass for a chalice and I left behind the trouble. Cause one cup leaves you emptier the deeper that you sup. But the blood that Jesus poured out, it's the only filling cup. I've been trading the bottle for the blood. Hey, trading the flood of the liquor for the love. Hey, used to raise a glass to the norm. Hey, no, now raise my hands to the sun. The sun. What I drank to forget couldn't cover what I done. But the cup that he poured out, that's the only one. I've been trading the bottle for the blood. Trading the bottle for the blood. Bottle for the blood. Trade it, gon' trade it. Bottle for the blood. Hey. He already paid it. Bottle for the blood. Hey. Lay it on the table. Bottle for the blood. Hey. Trade it while you're able. Down it, drown it, leave it done. Raise your hands up to the sun. What you carry, set it down. Pick the cup that holds a crown. Now my Sunday morning chalice ain't a hangover recover. It's a little plastic communion cup I hold up like a lover. Holds a swallow, holds a promise, holds a covenant I discover. Holds the blood that bought a drunk back from under all the cover. I still pass the liquor aisle and I feel the whole pool hover. But I whisper new covenant and I keep it moving, brother. Cause I traded up, not down. This ain't lost, it's a recover. Why of everything the bottle stole from a son, a man, a father. Corinthians 11:25, keep it in my chamber. Do this in remembrance so I won't forget the danger of the cup I used to live by, or the stranger that I came, or the grave I almost filled before the blood became my anchor. So I'm trading and I'm trading every morning, it's the same trade. Bottle for the blood and it's the best deal that I ever made. Tell the man still on the bar stool, there's a better cup to claim. Trade the things killing slowly for the one that broke the chain. I've been trading the bottle for the blood. Hey, trading the flood of the liquor for the love. Hell, used to raise a glass to the norm. No, now raise my hands to the sun. The sun. What I drank to forget couldn't cover what I done. But the cup that he poured out, that's the only one. I've been trading the bottle for the blood. Trading the bottle for the blood. Days in the dark, and he heard me anyway. Day one, curtains drawn, phone off. I told everybody I was fine. That's the first lie of the dark, that you're handling it just fine. Bottle on the nightstand, a week of mail by the door. I just laid there on the carpet, couldn't tell you what for. Jonah ran from God on a boat, I ran on a mattress. Same ocean, different water, same belly of the matter. Swallowed whole by my choices, by the running and the hiding. In the dark, just kept on closing like a throat around the dying. Didn't pray, didn't wanna figure, gotta close the line. Figured a man as far down was a man too far behind. Day two. Second day the shakes came, and the sweat and the regret. Every face I ever felt came to visit my bed. Said my daughter, my mother, every bridge I ever lit. Paraded through that dark room like a sentence, I couldn't quit. And I thought about the ways a man can make the dark go quiet. Thought about them long enough to scare myself out of the silence. Cause something in me flinched, call it grace, call it a guardrail. Some old Sunday school voice saying, son, this ain't the dead end trail. Jonah in the belly, 3 days down in the deep. Said I called from the realm of the dead, and I wasn't even asleep. I was awake in my tomb, in my own 3-day grave. Too far gone to save myself, too proud to ask to be saved. Day 3, third day, something broke, not me, the dog. First crack of morning light hit me like a spark. And I didn't say a sermon, didn't quote a single verse. Just said, God, if you're still there, I can't get no worse. And that was it, that was the whole prayer, 4 words in a name. But Jonah's well heard less, and the ocean still became the road that took him home. Cause the Lord commands the fish, and he commanded my darkness to deliver up his wish. I felt the room get light, I felt the weight come off my chest. Felt something like a hand reach down into that mess. And he didn't lecture, didn't list the things I'd done, just hauled me out the belly and said the run is done, son. I crawled up off the carpet on the 3rd day like a sign. 3 days in the dark, then the light is by design. Cause the one who spent 3 days himself down in the grave knew exactly how to find me, knew exactly how to save. 3 days in the dark, but the stone had a rope. 3 days in the dark, then he hauled out my soul. I called from the belly, and the light broke the night. 3 days in the dark, now I'm walking in the light. It's the night he set me free. 3 a.m. the worst hour, when the bars are closing quiet, when the only thing still open is the war inside the private parts of a man that the daylight never sees. Laying in the dark, just listening to the demons make their pleas. I'd already called everybody. Voicemail, voicemail, voicemail. Nobody answers. Drunk at 3 with the same old details. Story of the same old fault, the same old I'ma change. They heard it all so many times that the number's just a pain. And I don't blame them, I'd ignore me too. I'm a broken record spinning, same scratch, same skip, same sinner, saying he's not sinning. But there's a phone you can pick up that don't ever hit the machine. A line is never busy, even at the worst 3 a.m. scene. So I doubt it, not with fingers, with the last of what I had. Said, God, I know I only call you when it's terrible and bad, but I got nobody else, and I'm scared and I'm alone. And for the first time in my life, he picked up the phone. It was a phone call at 3 a.m. when I had nobody left. Cried out into the darkness with the last of my breath, and the line didn't ring busy. He was waiting up for me, a phone call at 3 a.m. That's the night he set me free. Now I know that he been waiting by that line for 30 years. Every 3 a.m. I suffered, he was counting all my tears. Psalm 30 verse 5, weeping last the night, but the joy comes the morning, and I held on for the light. He didn't say I told you so, didn't bring up all my mess, didn't put me on a hold or make me beg or make me guess. He just listened to a grown man crying harder than a child, and he let me get it all out, every mile of every trial. And he spoke night and thunder in the peace I never known, like a daddy to a boy who finally came back home. Said, I've been here every night you thought you were dialing dead air. Every 3 a.m. you suffer, son, I was right there. And the sun came up that morning on a different kind of man, one who knew the number, knew the one on the other end. I don't wait for 3 a.m. now to call him when I fall, but I'll never forget the night he answered one desperate call. All them years I thought the line was dead, all them years I doubted and dreaded it. He was on the other end already, just waiting for me to call him steady. 3 a.m. my rock bottom hour became the place I found his power. The lowest night, the highest grace. he answered, and I saw his face. It was a phone call at 3 a.m. when I had nobody left. Cried out into the darkness with the last of my breath, and the line didn't ring busy. He was waiting up for me. A phone call at 3 a.m. That's the night he set me free.
He's still up. He's still up.
He's still up.
He's still up.
Strike the match, I ain't going back. Strike the match. I'm burning every bridge that I built back to the bottom. Every contact, every habit, every alibi. I got them lined up like dominoes, dousing them in kerosene. The numbers in my phone, it only call me when I'm mean. Deleted, depleted the demons that I fed and seated at my table. Now evicted every lie that I repeated. I'm an arsonist for Jesus, setting fire to the old me. The roads I paved to ruin, watch them crumble, watch them smolder. See, I built a whole interstate of exits to my vices, on ramps to my crisis, paid the toll in my devices. Now I'm ripping up the asphalt, letting all of it combust. Every bridge back to the bottle, turning cinder, turning dust. Cause a man can't have surrender, can't keep one road open back, leave one bridge unburned, and the enemy will find the track. So I'm torching all of it, every escape route, every trail. 2 Corinthians 5:17, the old man's in the jail. I'm burning the bridges I built to hell, watching my whole life fall. Can't go back where I came from, cause there ain't no road at all. Strike the match on the past, let it light up the night. Burning the bridges I built to hell, walking on into the light. Say the only word I knew was killing me right through. The familiar ain't the safe just cause the misery's predictable. A comfortable damnation, still a damnation is pitiful. So I'm striking every match, watching bridges turn to ashes. Every relapse rendezvous, every contact in my stash is gone. Incinerated, I ain't leaving nothing standing. No back door, no safety net, and no soft place. I'm landing cause when God makes a man who he don't renovate the old house, he condemns it, he combusts it, tears the rotten mold and cold out, builds a new thing from the ground. And I'm helping them demolish every monument to who I was. I'm here to abolish the new, is here to hold. It's gone, that's the scripture, that's the science of a soul that's done negotiating, done with the alliance between the man I am and the man I used to be. I burned the bridge between us, now there's only him or me. I'm burning the bridges I built to hell, watching my whole life fall. Can't go back where I came from, cause there ain't no road at all. Strike the match on the past, let it light up the night. Burning the bridges I built to hell, walking on into the light. No, no road back. Oh, only roads forward now. Two things round my neck, one I carry, one carried me. I came home from the desert, but the desert came with me. packed it in my duffel in the spaces you can't see. They gave me back my civvies and a handshake and a pen, but nobody tells you how to lead a war you're living in. I had 2 dog tags on the chain, one was mine, one was his. Corporal Daniel Reyes, 21, and that's all that he is. Now a name I wear a weight, I bear a debt I couldn't pay, cause he stepped where I was gonna step on that Kandahar day. And the blast that should've took me took my brother in my place, and I've been trying to drink away the memory of his face. Survivor's guilt to prison that no honorable discharge clears. I did 3 tours in the sandbox, did 10 more years in the beers. VA gave me a number, a pamphlet and a pill, but the only thing that quieted the noise was drinking till I couldn't hear the IED, couldn't hear the medic call, couldn't hear my own voice screaming Rey's name through it all. My wife left, took the kids, said she couldn't reach me there in the bunker that I built inside a recliner in a stair. And I finger them dog tags every night like a rosary of pain. 2 pieces of stamped metal and a brother I can't reclaim. I put a gun on the table more nights than I confess, cause a soldier knows the exits, and I was looking for egress. But every time my hand got close, I'd hear him plain as day. Ray is saying, not like this, brother, I didn't die for you to throw it away. The dog tags and the cross hanging over the same heart. One reminds me what I lost. One's been there from the start. It was a chaplain at the VA, vet himself, no stranger to the dark. Saw the tags around my neck, said, son, you carrying a lot of weight in that part. I told him about Reyes, told him about the day, told him all of it, the guilt, the gun, the bottle, the family that I'd lost the grip. And he didn't flinch, didn't preach, just rolled his own sleeve up, showed me his own tags, his own brother said, I know this cup. Then he said something that broke the wall wide open in my chest. He said, you've been wearing a man who died for you against your breast, and you've been so busy moaning that you missed the bigger one who did the same exact thing. John 15:13, the son greater love had no man than to lay his life down for a friend. Reyes did it once for you, but Jesus did it to no end. And it hit me like a mortar, I've been worshiping my grief, when the cross was right there offering a deeper, truer relief. Reyes laid down his life and I survived to walk to earth, but Jesus laid down his so I could finally know my worth. The night I had it, across to the chain right next to the tags, 2 sacrifices on one heart, 2 flags, my spirit flags. Now I don't drink to forget, I remember and I'm free, cause Reyes didn't die so I died slow in front of the TV. He died so I could live, and the cross showed me how, so I honor both of them by living fully here and now. I tell the young vets at the group, there's a way to lay it down. You don't dishonor the dead by living, you wear the cross and you wear the crown. The dog tags and the cross hanging over the same heart. One reminds me what I lost. One gave me a brand new start.
For race and for the one who saved us both.
First cup's just coffee now, and ain't that something? Sober Sunday morning, sunlight through the screen, coffee in a clean cup, and a conscience washed clean. No headache, no hiding, no praying to the porcelain throne. Just a sober Sunday morning and a peace I've never known. Yeah, yeah. Used to dread the morning more than any hour of the day, cause the morning brought the reckoning of everything I'd say. And doing, breaking, ruin in the blackout night before. Wake up on the bathroom floor and dread the knocking at the door. Now the morning is my favorite, ain't that a thing to claim? A man who used to fear the dawn now welcomes it by name. I make my coffee slow, I read a little, watch the light come up over the same town and watch me lose the fight. And when it back elect by grace, not grit, let's get that part correct. I didn't muscle my way sober, I just finally genuflect. Head to the only one who could live what I couldn't live. Lamentations 3:22. His mercy is a fresh gift, new every morning, new every sober Sunday I'm giving. Compassions that don't fail, that's the difference between dying and living. I don't take a single quiet morning for granted anymore, cause I remember every loud one I crawled across the floor. Sober Sunday morning, sunlight through the screen, coffee in a clean cup, and a conscience washed clean. No headache, no hiding, no praying to the porcelain throne. Just a sober Sunday morning and a peace I've never known. I go to church here in a bit, that little gravel-lot chapel, same back pew where I knelt down and quit wrestling the apple. A mile off the bottle and onto the bread of life. Same building where I traded all my chaos for this quiet. And my boy will sit beside me, and my mama down the road, and the wife who came back home when she saw the spirit grow. We'll sing them old hymns ragged, I cry like I always do, cause a sober Sunday morning is a miracle on the pew. The first record on this album, I was crawling from the bar. Now I'm closing it out steady, ain't that just how mercies are? They meet you in the gutter and they walk you all the way to a sober Sunday morning in a brand new kind of day. So if you're reading it, still drinking, still dreading the dawn, just know the morning can't be different. No, the night don't have to spawn another morning on the floor. There's a clean cup with your name. Sober Sunday morning's coming, His mercy's why I came. Sober Sunday morning, sunlight through the screen, coffee in a clean cup, and a conscience washed clean. No headache, no hiding, no praying to the porcelain throne. Just a sober Sunday morning, and the peace He's made my own. New every morning, new every day. Sober Sunday morning, Lord, I'm here to stay. Thank you for the morning.